Imagine waking up in a world where almost everything wants you dead. Giant cats lurking in the shadows, rivers hiding crocodiles bigger than any you've ever seen, and even the trees above aren't safe. This was the reality for one of our earliest ancestors, Homo habilis, a tiny human who had to survive against predators, starvation, and the brutal forces of nature, often living no more than 12 years. Today, we're going to dive into a story of survival so harsh, so unforgiving, that it makes our modern problems look trivial by comparison. We humans, members of the genus Homo, have come remarkably far in the 2.8 million years of our existence. A lot of progress has been made in just the last 200 years, and today we enjoy an unprecedented level of technology and convenience. Thanks to these advancements, the worldwide average lifespan has reached roughly 73 years at birth. But reaching this point was no easy feat. Life for our ancestors was often short, brutal, and painfully precarious. In 18th century France, the average lifespan was only between 27 and 30 years. In classical Greece, it was around 25. During the Bronze Age, it hovered near 26. And in the Neolithic period, life expectancy could drop as low as 20 years. These numbers highlight just how hard early human life could be. Yet, even in this context, modern humans have had it relatively easy compared to other human species. Life as an early human could be downright hellish. Paleontologists often uncover specimens who died under gruesome circumstances. Among all early humans, one species stands out for having it almost comically bad. The 2-million-year-old Homo habilis. Research suggests that their average lifespan was a mere 12 years. 12 years! Most individuals never even made it into their teens. And that 12-year figure might actually be optimistic. Studies show a lack of neonates and infants in the fossil record, indicating that many died even earlier. So, why were their lives so brutal? For starters, nearly everything worked against them, beginning with their bodies. Homo habilis was one of the smallest humans to have ever lived, averaging less than 4 feet, or about 1.2 meters in height. Their weight was roughly 60% of ours. Their skeletons weren't particularly robust, which meant even minor injuries could become fatal. They were partially arboreal, spending significant time climbing trees, and it's likely that they experienced serious falls throughout their lives. Chimps often fall once or more in their lifetime. It's reasonable to assume that Homo habilis did as well, possibly more frequently given their size and limited climbing adaptations. Their ape-like features, longer limbs, curved fingers, and stronger grips, helped somewhat, but only marginally. Climbing offered protection from predators, but the benefits were limited due to their diet. Homo habilis was surprisingly carnivorous. Large incisors and thick mandibles enabled them to tear meat and crush, bones to access marrow. They also consumed fruits and vegetables, but their reliance on meat forced them to leave the safety of trees, exposing them to predators. Fishing with bare hands brought them close to water, increasing the danger from aquatic predators. Predators were everywhere. Homo habilis lived in East and South Africa, alongside lions, saber-toothed cats, hyenas, crocodiles, and many smaller but equally dangerous animals. Over 30 predator species shared their habitat. One of the most terrifying was Meganterion, a jaguar-sized saber-toothed cat. Its forelimbs were powerful, its claws sharp, and its canines enormous, capable of severing arteries in seconds. Fossil evidence shows that Meganterion could crush human skulls and even suffocate its prey by enveloping the head with its jaws. Other cats like Homotherium and Dinophelus also preyed upon Homo habilis, each with unique methods to kill. Hyenas were equally dangerous. Pachacracuta, one of the largest hyenas ever, had a bone-crushing bite. They hunted in packs, and their ability to chew through bones gave them access to marrow and easy opportunities to prey on habilis. The smaller, faster Chasmoporthetes hyenas, with legs built for speed, could easily outrun their slower prey. Combine hypercarnivorous diets, pack hunting, and speed, and you have a perfect storm for early human mortality. Even water sources were perilous. Giant crocodiles like Crocodilus thorbjarnasoni and Anthropophagus lurked in rivers and lakes. Fossil evidence shows juveniles were ambushed, their limbs bitten off, and deaths caused by drowning or the infamous death roll. Adults of these species were massive, up to 8 meters long and weighing over 1.5 tons. Anthropophagus, literally human eater, had horns above its eyes and a bite that could crush bones with terrifying efficiency. Even the holotype specimen of Homo habilis, known as OH7, shows evidence of attacks by both crocodiles and large mammals, highlighting the constant danger they faced. Diet contributed to another layer of mortality: health problems. Out of 26 studied individuals, only about 40% had healthy teeth. The rest showed extreme wear, fractures, and abscesses, some as young as 10 years old. These dental issues likely arose from a combination of hard plant material, bone fragments, and scavenged meat. Limited food choice due to environmental stress only worsened the problem. Climate played a major role as well. During the Pleistocene, Africa experienced rapid and extreme climate fluctuations. Droughts, cold periods, and increased aridity reduced food availability, forcing Homo habilis to scavenge more often. Scavenging not only brought them into contact with predators, but also increased competition with other Homo species, including Homo erectus, Homo rudolfensis, and Paranthropus boisei. Conflicts sometimes ended violently. Fossils suggest some individuals were killed by their own kind. On top of that, Homo habilis shared its environment with other dangerous primates like Dinopithecus, a giant baboon-like ape with massive fangs and 3 times the body size of habilis. Any encounter could be deadly. Mortality peaked around age 10, but reaching that age was already a mark of survival. Estimates suggest that 40% died before double digits, and including infants, the figure rises to 60%. Survival required cooperation. Group sizes of up to 85 individuals offered some protection, and simple stone tools enabled access to marrow and tougher plants. There's even limited evidence of rudimentary shelters, possibly used to weather extreme climates. Yet even with these adaptations, life remained perilous. Homo habilis navigated a world of predators, disease, food scarcity, environmental hazards, and interspecies competition. Life expectancy was short, and mortality was high. Every day was a gamble. A fall from a tree, a prowling cat, a lurking crocodile, or a pack of hyenas could end it all in an instant. In retrospect, the existence of Homo habilis is a testament to resilience. They survived in one of the harshest ecosystems imaginable, providing the foundation for future human evolution. Their lives were short, dangerous, and unforgiving, but they endured, allowing their lineage to continue, and eventually giving rise to humans capable of reaching 73 years and beyond. Being a Homo habilis sucked, plain and simple. Every single day was a battle against nature, predators, and circumstance. And yet, against all odds, they persisted. It's hard not to marvel at the sheer tenacity of these tiny, scavenging, partially arboreal humans, who somehow eked out a life in a world that wanted them dead. They remind us that survival isn't just about strength. It's about adaptability, ingenuity, and perhaps a little luck. Looking back at the life of Homo habilis, it's almost unbelievable they survived at all. Short, dangerous, and endlessly challenging, their existence was a testament to resilience, ingenuity, and perhaps a little luck. They paved the way for the humans we are today, showing that even in the harshest conditions, life finds a way. So next time you complain about a long day or a tough challenge, just remember, for our ancestors, survival wasn't just hard. It was a daily battle against a world that wanted them gone.